Now to the latest developments on the crisis in Ukraine. Vice President Joe Biden is warning Russia to stop talking and start acting to reduce tension in Ukraine. Russia took over Crimea, Ukraine's former Black Sea Peninsula, last month. Washington accuses Moscow of fueling pro-Russian protests across the country. Ukraine's government says photos show Russian operatives in Ukraine backing demonstrators who want a separate state. During a trip to Kiev, Biden told officials that Russia must back off.
We call on Russia to stop supporting men hiding behind masks in unmarked uniforms, sowing unrest in eastern Ukraine.
Russia denies interfering, but Ukraine's prime minister accuses Russia of behaving like gangsters. Meanwhile, Rhode Island Congressman David Cicilline is in Ukraine. I spoke to him earlier today and asked him if military action is on the horizon.
I think everyone recognizes that, sort of acknowledged at the very beginning that military action is not something that the United States or NATO is considering, and I think that's right. We have been through 2 very long wars, and the idea of military action is something that nobody's very seriously considering.
Meanwhile, Vice President Biden announced the U.S. will give Ukraine an additional $50 million in political and economic aid.